Welcome to, what are we calling this? T&T Hot Takes.
Yeah.
T&T Hot Takes. Hot cakes for breakfast and hot takes for lunch.
Branding opportunity, synergy. Okay. My name's Shazia Khan. I'm the social media strategist at the Globe and Mail, at Globe Content Studio, a division of the Globe and Mail. Whatever. Just cut all this. Okay, so today I guess we're going to talk about social media, data, privacy, how everybody's stalking all of us online, and how do we feel about it?
Oh, I love that.
Yeah. So let's start with data, privacy, lightning round. Pew pew pew. Put some effects in post for that. Like some lightning bolts or something. Okay, so let's just do this by everyone raise your hand if this is true for you. To protect your personal info online, do you use an ad blocker on your computer? No judgment.
Yes, I do.
I do not.
Okay.
My
I
hands are
do.
giving down this whole round.
I use it on my home computer. I don't use it on my work
Yeah,
computer.
me too.
And I have whitelisted websites like the wonderful Globe and Mail. I'm very responsible about it. Does anyone use or has used a VPN to hide their IP address?
Yes.
Yeah.
Am I the only one that cares about
Who
privacy?
are you what are you
I think
hiding?
so.
What is this
I'm not that
valuable
paranoid.
this valuable data that you're hiding from the world?
Exactly, it's valuable.
Yeah. You can look at my whole life online. That's fine.
I think
I always accept cookies, so that's probably.
I don't even know what they are.
Okay, that's another question. When you get those pop-ups on those websites and it says, will you accept our cookies? Do you reject it or just be like, yes?
I honestly, it's an any, mini, miny, mo.
No.
Really?
I leave the
I-
website right away.
I accept
Goodbye.
it pretty much every time. It's
Really?
I'm usually on a news article that I need to read for work.
Oh.
And I'm doing work.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
But this is the thing.
accept.
There's always a way to opt out of it, but still read the content. But all these different websites do kind of different dark patterns to discourage you from doing that. So I'm always like, okay, let's gamify this. Let's see how hard it is for me to say I don't want you to take my track cookies on me. And sometimes you have to go through all these extra steps and click 5 different things.
Yeah.
And
As opposed to clicking allow
Yeah.
and just reading the article.
sometimes
and
I'm
Yeah.
just
moving
fine.
on with your life, right?
Whatever.
Yeah, you have a
I
lot
don't
of
have
time in
patience.
your
Yeah.
day. Makes sense.
Sell me weird sneakers or something. I don't care. Okay, how many of you guys, how often do you clear your cache or your cookies from your browser? If at all.
I've done that a total of 0 times in my entire life.
Really? Never?
Never.
What? Do you go on incognito mode ever? Or?
No, who am I hiding from? The government? I don't know. I'm very open to
You don't feel weird about
show me ads that relate to me. I'd love-
advertisers or even other third party other governments finding out all this information about you and using that information against you to manipulate you into buying something you don't want or something more nefarious than that?
What would I? But no one's gonna take my money and buy something for me. If the ads are targeted to me and they have all this data to show me ads that I care about,
Well, that's the thing.
For
What
products
if
I want?
what if it was something you were that'd be nice, but I don't need it. But what if you are getting hit with all these ads that convince you to buy something you actually don't need? Do you think maybe you'd have more money in your bank account?
on a daily basis, the content I consume online is way more annoying than the ads that I get online. So that's
The
not-
content is more
that's
annoying?
That's not the problem for me. Show me
If it
good
were me,
ads.
I
If you
just-
have good ads, show
Nothing
me good
but
ads.
ads. Nothing but ads.
Honestly, I kind of love all my Instagram ads because that's how I shop. It
Yeah,
just makes shopping
same.
easier.
I know.
I don't have to search for clothes. I'm like, this is exactly what I want. I'm gonna buy it. And
Yeah.
It takes me 2 minutes, and it's fine.
And it's if I have to choose, if it's a capitalist society and we have to have ads, if I had the choice between ads that are really tailored to my interests, that are nice to look at, are fun and interesting to me, versus a random smattering of crazy exclamation points and really low quality stuff, I actually don't mind a little bit of targeting, a little bit of personalization is fine. But it's creepy when it's that thing you were just talking to your mom about on
Yeah,
the phone.
that's creepy. Yeah.
You should buy that. Hey, that's weird. So I have a feeling I know what your answer is going to be to this. Does anyone here use or has used a more privacy-centric browser aside from Chrome and Internet Explorer? Oh wait, that's just an existing one. Edge.
Internet Explorer.
That's the
I'm
one.
sorry. Are we
Wow.
selling guns on the black market here? What's going on? I think Chrome does.
All right,
the
this
job.
guy, he doesn't care about any of this. But does anyone here use Firefox, Brave, Opera? No?
No.
Would you? Those are the ones that their whole value prop is that we actually proactively block third-party cookies from being tracked and like transmitted across different
Maybe
websites
this
and
says
all
they
that
don't
sort of
care about privacy, but Chrome makes it so easy with like
Yeah.
transferring the tabs and your
Yeah.
history from
Yeah.
like one computer to the next. Just log in and
That's the thing,
It's
is like
all right
you're in that
there.
ecosystem
Yeah.
where you have all your products, like Google has all of your logins for your
Yeah.
email, like all of your
Convenience over
single
privacy.
sign-on.
and there's like
Yeah.
a million passwords that I'm never gonna remember.
Yeah, it's got them
so
all
at least
saved
they're all
in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's how they get you. That's how
Yeah.
they get you. Well, let's go to like social media. For like protecting your privacy, do any of you guys, have you put your profiles, were they originally public that you've put on private?
I feel like
Yeah.
all of mine
Yeah.
are
All of them?
Not
Yeah.
Now
all,
we're private.
not all.
Yeah.
I was
Which
very
ones?
I was very cautious of Sean Stanley stalking my Instagram, so I had to make
I know,
sure
it's weird.
it's
He does
locked up.
that. Yeah.
Kids, you know.
Which platforms? Like I'm guessing Instagram?
Facebook, Instagram.
Yeah, yeah.
I actually don't have a private Instagram.
Oh,
So-
okay. I know I flip between private and public on Instagram. For
I
the
just-
most part, it's private, but every once in a while, I'll turn it public for some reason. Like maybe I want to tag
It's
a
just easier
brand
to
or
share
something.
stuff. Like
Yeah.
for work purposes, I actually like it. It helps like podcast promotion.
Yeah, to
have it
promote
public,
things.
you can tag people, they can reshare you.
Yeah.
I don't mind. It's like better for discovery and
But
my
then-
own personal brand. So
I usually
I
do
don't
it for a
care.
little bit, but then I get burned because then all of a sudden there's like 100 bots that are suddenly following me and tagging
yeah,
me and things,
I
and I'm
just
like, oh,
constantly
this
like
is
blocking
why.
randoms. Yeah,
This is why I don't like to do that. But yeah, mixed bag with that one.
yeah.
Have any of you guys? This is maybe more like just measuring it for yourself, but have you reduced how much you post on social media on your feeds, like anything publicly?
Yeah,
as a result
personally,
of-
I hardly ever post.
Yeah.
And the other thing I
Yeah.
noticed when I found out when I first had kids, I was posting a lot of pictures of the kids.
Yeah.
And then something happened. I started doing more reading about particularly Facebook and Instagram, and I've cut all
Yeah.
pictures that show kids. my
Yeah,
kids, and
yeah,
their
that's a
faces.
big thing I've heard.
And you've done a service to all of us who don't have kids.
That wasn't my goal, but you're welcome.
I'm sure they're
Two
adorable,
birds,
but
one
you know
stone.
what?
Yeah.
We all need to just chill out on kids posting kids' photos.
There's a lot.
That's just my
The internet
opinion.
has a plentiful supply. Yeah, I think my Facebook profile, people would probably think I was dead if they looked at it, because I think there has been a post on there in like 2 years.
I don't even know my profile picture, what it is.
I don't even know what it looks like.
I seriously have no idea.
Yeah, it's bad. But I'm on there all the time, just not for that.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So now I'm gonna move on to like one social media platform in particular, TikTok. Everybody's favorite, except for governments across the world.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess I'll just ask, like, around the table here, who here uses TikTok?
Well, I use
Well, I
it
know
for
you
I use
do.
it for work.
Yeah.
I don't have a personal page.
That's an excuse.
And
I
none of
use
the
it for work.
reporters have a
Okay.
personal page, but they all funnel everything through me.
Mm.
And the reach is incredible.
Is it?
Like it is so like we've had videos with like 1 or 2 million views. Which
Really?
we didn't get anywhere close to
Yeah.
on Facebook or Instagram or
Yeah.
Twitter, like ever.
It's really,
yeah, it's
you
wild.
cannot predict when things are gonna go viral. for
And
that
I
much
can't
temperature on
even
that site.
guess. Like a lot of it I feel like is we're just like throwing stuff at the wall and seeing what sticks. But like some videos that I think will be really boring will get a ton of views. And then others that I think are great get
Yeah.
like hardly any. And I have no idea how it works.
Yeah,
but-
you can't compete with that. But you don't use it personally though, just
No.
like for yourself for fun. Do you use TikTok?
I used to,
Yeah.
and then kind of just get lost in it, and I'm like, this is
Yeah.
too much.
I'm the
social
same
media
way.
for me.
Actually, like I feel a little bad being like the social media person who works here in this industry, and I'm like, I actually avoid using TikTok as much as possible. Not even because of all the really big news stories about like political election interference or like other foreign government stealing your data. It's not really so much about that. Like all the other American ones have been doing that for years. Like
Yeah.
the horse is out of the barn there. But it's more just because like similar to you, like I would go on and I'd be like, I'm just gonna look at it for 5 minutes, and it would be half an hour later, and I would just be like,
That's what
I
they get you.
can't stop, and I would feel like my brain would
Really?
not feel
That's
right
so-
after.
That's so interesting.
Yeah.
I find it fairly boring.
Really?
Yeah, when I'm
It's-
scrolling, like when I'm
it-
just scrolling,
it's changed a bit.
I'm not, I don't know, I look through some videos and I don't know, after like a minute I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, that wasn't that
It used to be like a
interesting.
really big, I guess, serotonin hit. Now it's like, I almost wonder if it's like the trajectory of being a drug addict, where you're trying to chase that high that you
just
remember
one
you
good
had.
video.
But it's like, none of this is doing it for me, but maybe I just keep going a bit more. And it's like, I don't like this.